It turned out that becoming invisible was such a terrifying experience. The experimenters first poured silicone around the man, then they spread it evenly over his face. Next, they used a fan to quickly dry the silicone. They used a knife to cut an opening around his mouth, and 2 holes for his eyes. A synthetic face was complete. They imprisoned the man in the laboratory, and conducted various drug experiments on him. The man became increasingly restless. Finally, one day, he escaped. When the man returned home, he happened to see his neighbor changing clothes. Unfortunately, the woman pulled the curtains closed. When the man looked in the mirror, he suddenly realized he had gained the ability to become invisible. He immediately took off the silicone jacket. The woman, who had just finished showering, heard the doorbell ring. She looked out through the peephole, but saw no one. But unexpectedly, the doorbell rang again. The woman was a little confused. She opened the door to check, but there was no one in the hallway. The man took the opportunity to sneak into the woman's house. The next day, the man was captured by the experimenters and monitored with a thermal imaging camera, but the man used a videotape to replace the surveillance camera footage and escaped from the laboratory again. The man went to his boss's house and secretly unplugged the phone line. When his superior came out to check, he pushed him into the pool and drowned him. Meanwhile, the experimenters who discovered the man's escape immediately wanted to report it to the military to capture him, but suddenly, the signal at the entire base was cut off. Everyone hurried to go out and report it, but the elevator's security password had already been changed by the man. Everyone was trapped inside the laboratory. Everyone hurriedly put on thermal imaging cameras and remained on high alert.